Hello guys, let's talk about laws of exponents. They are also called laws of indices. In summary, these laws are the law for the power of 0, the laws of the same bases, and the law for brackets and powers. So as we begin, we have to mention that all these laws are in the multiplication and division category. We shall do addition and subtraction in a different video. This video is all about these laws as they apply to multiplication and division. Let's recap law number 1. It says a to the power 0 equals to 1, or you can read it as anything to the power 0 is equals to 1. So examples, 33 to the power 0, your answer is equals to 1. 5 to the power 0, your answer equals to 1. 90,000 to the power 0, your answer equals to 1. Even if they give you variables, k to the power 0 is equals to 1. Now a is multiplying b. Usually we distribute this power inside, but any bracket to the power 0, it doesn't matter what's inside, it's equal to 1. Any bracket to the power 0, it doesn't matter what's inside, it's equal to 1. Any bracket to the power 0 is equal to 1. Now here, there is no bracket. So this power is only affecting the 4. It's not affecting the minus sign. So we put back the minus sign. 4 to the power 0 is equal to 1. Here, the 0 is only affecting the k. It's not affecting everything. But if we had put brackets, it would affect everything. So it's only the k which is being affected. So we put back the m and the minus times 1. So your answer equals to minus m. So we have 93 multiplied by, we really don't care whatever is inside because the whole bracket is to the power 0. So this will be 93 times a 1. This whole bracket turns into a 1. 93 times 1, the answer is 93. Bracket to the power 0 is just 1. Here, minus 45j to the power 0 plus 30 times 2b to the power 0 minus 10. Okay, let's simplify. Always simplify multiplication first before adding and subtracting. What's this? This is a bracket to the power 0, so it's 30 times 1. Minus 10 plus, what's this? This is minus 45 times j to the power 0. This becomes a 1. So it's minus 45 times 1. This is just a minus 45 plus 30 minus 10. So let's simplify. The signs are different, so we just find the difference. 45 minus 30, big number minus small, we get a 15. The sign of the bigger number is minus. Then we put back this. Now the signs are the same. When the signs are the same, always add 15 plus 10, that's 8.5, and the common sign is minus. So the answer is minus 25. So that's the first law. Anything to the power 0 is equals to 1. So the next law is called the law of the same bases. It is split into two. One for multiplication, one for division. Alright. So these are the bases and these are the powers. Now if the bases are the same, remember all these laws we are dealing with multiplication and division only. So if the bases are the same, you can just write the base, then you add the powers. So a to the power n times a to the power m is the same as just a to the power n plus m. The same here, when you are dividing, you subtract. When you are multiplying, you add. Okay, so if you are multiplying the bases, you add the powers. When you are dividing the bases, you subtract the powers. Let's quickly recap the examples. 2 times 2, the bases that I'm multiplying are the same, so I'll just write a 2. Then I add the powers. 3 plus 2. This will be 2 to the power 5. You can simplify this if you want. 2 to the power 5 is 2 times 2 times 2. You get a 32. Next, this one, you are dividing. So 2 times 2 divided by 2, they are the same bases dividing each other. So you just write the base, then you subtract the powers. So this will be 2 to the power 1. 3 minus 2, you get a 1. So this is just a 2. Next one, part C, 5 times 5 times 5. So these are all 5s with different powers. So this will be just a 5. Then you add the powers, 4 plus a minus 2 plus a 1. So 4 minus 2, that's a 2, plus 1, that's a 3. So this will simplify to 5 to the power 3. You can leave it like this, or you can simplify it to 5 times 5 times 5. That's 125. Let's do the same here. 5 divided by 5 divided by 5. So the bases are the same, so you just write the base, then you subtract the powers. This is a 4 minus, you're subtracting a minus 2, minus, you're subtracting a minus 1. So this is 5 to the power, minus and minus, it's positive. So this is a 4 plus a 2, minus and minus is positive, plus a 1. So this will be 5 to the power 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 to the power 7. So you can leave it like this. Your answer is 5 to the power 7. Or you can simplify it and you get 78,125. But it's also acceptable to leave it like this. So AB brackets means multiply. AB times this times this. So everything is multiplying. When you are multiplying, always multiply the numbers first. The coefficient here is 1. 1 times 4 times 8. You get a 32. A times A times A. There is a power 1 here. 1 plus 2 plus 3, because they are multiplying. The 1 plus 2, that's 3, plus 3, that's 6. B is also multiplying. B to the power 1, B to the power 1. So it's 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is your answer. This one, now this bracket and this bracket look the same. So you just multiply the brackets instead of expanding. Then this is to the power 1 plus the power 2. So your answer is just 15ab to the power 3. You can expand if you want, but this is also the answer. Now the last one for the revision recap, law number 4, is called the law of powers and brackets. It says when you have two things multiplying each other in a bracket, if you raise it to the power n, this n can be distributed inside. This is a times b, then the whole bracket to the power n. So this n can go here, this n can go here to give you this a to the power n times b to the power n. Now there is a power 1 here and there's a power 1 here which you don't see. So this n will be n times 1, n times 1. To make it more clear, let's put other powers other than 1. Let's say we put m and k. So this k will multiply the m, this k will multiply the n to give you this a to the power mk times b to the power nk. So let's do examples. You know that 6 squared is just 36. 6 times 6 is 36. But you can express 6 as a product. For example, 6 is 3 times 2, okay, squared. So this 6 can be expressed as a product. We just want to test to see if it works. So this 2 can be distributed inside. 3 to the power 1, 2 to the power 1, you can multiply that. So the powers multiply the powers. So this will be 3 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2, that's 9. 2 to the power 2, that's 4. 9 times 4, it's a 36. So it works. Let's finish up. The 3 will multiply everything. So this 7 to the power 1, x to the power 1, y to the power 1. So 1 times 3, 1 times 3, 1 times 3. So this will be 7 to the power 3 times x power 3 times y to the power 3. You can simplify this further. 7 to the power 3 is 343. X cubed, y cubed. Okay, so let's finish up. 11 squared times this whole bracket to the power 4. So when you are seeing things multiplying each other in a bracket, here there were only 2 things, here there are 3 things. Remember, we are not putting any addition and subtraction inside. When you put addition and subtraction inside, that's another topic. We'll be dealing with that when you are dealing with expressions and equations. When you are dealing with expansion and factorization, that's another story. For now, we are only dealing with multiplication and division. So this 4 will multiply everything inside. It will multiply with the powers. So 11 squared, that's 121, times 3 times 4, that's r to the power 12, s 1 times 4, then t 2 times 4, that's 8. So this is 121 r to the power 12, s to the power 4, t to the power 8. So let's stop here for now. There is going to be a 5th law which you are going to introduce, and that will be the next video session.